Gatsby, come. Good boy. Good job. Let's go. Let's go. Please. Good boy. Just showing you everything Gatsby's learned how to do. Next, we'll go over the commands, hand signals, and corrections used if he becomes willful and chooses not to listen. For every correction on the flat collar, you're going to use a verbal correction, an at or an at. An at or an at. And what that's going to do is, when paired with a correction, give you something in the future when he's off leash to be able to correct verbally. When he does the right thing, we're going to make sure we're always praising and encouraging him. You can use food, it's totally acceptable. You can work your way off food and just use physical praise. He could do both. In the beginning, I recommend using some food and maybe training during his feeding sessions. That's going to help strengthen your bond quicker and also help him understand what you're asking. Everyone's inflection's a little different, so he might just need to be reminded. So for sit, the command is sit. There is no hand signal, it's just the word sit. If he doesn't listen, the correction is going to be a quick tug and release up and over his head.
I'm gonna ask you to leave off your bed.
Okay. Sit. Sit. Good. Place. Good boy. He doesn't need a very firm correction. If he's more distracted, sometimes he needs more. But overall, he's a pretty sensitive dog. Sometimes just the verbal's enough. But I still would pair it with the actual flat collar correction in the beginning. That way it does mean something coming from you. For down, the command is down. And the hand signal is a flat palm down towards the ground. If he doesn't go down, the correction is a quick tug and release down into the ground at a 45-degree angle. Okay. Down. Down. Good. Please. Be sure to release him from his commands or give him something else to do. So I've been putting him on his place after we've been doing the commands here. Your release word for all your commands is going to be okay. We're going to make it happy and exciting. That way he knows what you're talking about and it's not just normal conversation for him. For stay, the command is stay, and the hand signal is a flat palm in towards the muzzle. He has both a sit stay and a down stay. So when he breaks the stay, the correction is going to be based off of the position he was in. He was in a sit stay, sit correction, down stay, down correction, and repeat the stay. I don't get my feelings hurt if he goes into a down from a sit stay. A down stay is more stable versus a sit stay. So I'm going to be okay with that. For come, the command is Gatsby come, and he should sit. He is a little more sensitive to this command. He doesn't necessarily want to get too close underneath your feet. But when he does turn and come to you, we're going to make sure we're always praising and encouraging his approach to you. Make yourself fun to come to. It's not fun to come to somebody that's not talking to you or ignoring you. And then we won't give physical praise or treats until he sits. We're not going to say sit. Part of the come command is coming and sitting in front of us. We will then offer the food and praise once he's sat. If he doesn't come to you, the correction is a firm tug and release into your body and repeating Gatsby come. If he doesn't sit at the end of the command, we'll just say and we'll give a sit correction. We're not going to say sit as it's part of the come command. We're going to just give a little correction up over the head. Gatsby come. Gatsby come. Good boy. Good job. Good boy. Okay. Please. For his heel command, the command is let's go. And he should come and he should walk in a box on your left hand side. If he leaves the box, the correction for the heel is going to be based off of where he broke. If he's ahead, we can correct back, or we can turn and do a 180 degree turn and go back the opposite way and let him hit the end of the leash and then bump it to get him into spot. If he's hanging behind, sometimes I just like to encourage them up. If you need to give him 1 or 2 little bumps up into you, that's okay. If he's wide, we're going to correct him in, and if he's encroaching us, we're going to bump him out. You can even do a 180 into him to get him off you if he's crowding you. That's not usually an issue for him. Sometimes if he wants to try to sneak behind, I just bump him and get him back into position. He should automatically sit when you stop. If he doesn't sit, we're going to give that sit correction. We're not going to say sit. We're just going to give that sit correction. Let's go. Let's go. Please. Good job. Please. There you go. When you heel, you want to keep a nice loose leash. You want like a little hook in it. You don't want it to be taut because it does make it harder to correct and get him back into position. Encourage with praise. He really does work really well for that. So if he's in the right spot, tell him he's a good boy. Repeat the let's go command. Good boy. He really does feed off of that very well and helps him pay more attention to you. For the place command, the command is place, and you point to or tap at the place bed that you have for him. In the beginning, you're going to have to bring him to it and tap on it, maybe even use a little food until he knows what it is. If you keep it in the same spot, eventually you'll be able to send him from across the room. That's always the goal. All 4 feet should stay on the bed at all times. He can stand up, turn around, and lay down as long as all 4 feet stay on the bed. He can chew a toy, he can have treats, but again, he has to keep his feet on the bed. There's no barking or anything. So if you do need to correct him for that, the correction is down and onto the place bed and repeat the place command. We want to use a down style correction, and what that's going to do is help encourage the laying down, because that's going to help encourage a calm brain on the bed. So this is a place where he can be calm and relax. For no jumping, the command is off, and the correction is going to be a quick tug and release down and away from whoever or whatever he's jumping on that he's not supposed to be. If it's you, down and to the side. If it's a guest coming in the door, it's down and away from them. Once all 4 feet are on the ground, he can get the physical praise and all the affection, but all 4 feet must stay on the ground. If he goes back, putting his feet on the person, he needs to get another correction, and they need to stop petting. With everything, the reward has to come after he's done it when you've asked. You give 1 command for 1 correction. If he doesn't do it the first time you ask, don't ask 5 more times. You need to correct right after if he hasn't done it. That way your command isn't sit, 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 it's sit. In the beginning, you're going to correct a lot. It's totally normal. He's learning the rules in the house, and the more firm you are, the quicker he's going to learn those rules and he's going to abide by them. If you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out. You can get my number from Lindsay. He is a fun little dog. Pretty excited for you. I really enjoy his personality. Thanks. Have a good day.